What's up, everyone? It is your girl GELBEAUTY 87 here, aka Grace Honey, and today we're gonna get into a nice little collab situation. So all of this month, or like the rest of this month, I'm trying to do collabs with other creators, so you can check out my IG. I'm doing a collab there. Then I got a couple more collabs coming up on my channel, but this one is with LocMaiden here on YouTube and on Instagram. She used to have a separate page just for swatches because she does really nice swatches of eyeshadow palettes and whatnot, but today we're just gonna focus on this Adept Cosmetics Seahorse palette. So y'all know I talked to y'all about this all last year. I was talking about how much I loved it, how much it was wonderful, and the brand so kindly gifted this to LocMaiden. So when she had done an eye look with it in one of her YouTube videos, I was like, girl, we need to collab with it because that's one of my favorite palettes. And since I know you have it, because I had been meaning to collab with her last year and I just didn't get around to it, because y'all know me, I be in my head with a million ideas, so I didn't get a chance to. So I asked her this year if she'd be willing to do it, and she said she would. So I was super excited about that. So if you don't know who LocMaiden is, she does a lot of luxury makeup content. So she does more on the luxury side when it comes to like eyeshadows too. Y'all know I don't really mess with the luxury eyeshadow. It's certain luxury eyeshadow palettes I can down with, the other ones I'm just like, yeah, no. Like, I think she does like So Cool and Chanel and stuff like that, and I'm like, I feel like the So Cool doesn't really give me enough pigmentation and stuff. But if you like a softer like look and you like luxury eyeshadows, then she's definitely your girl. You should definitely check her out. She just does more luxury in general, in my personal opinion, than I do. So if you're more on that luxury end, you definitely need to check out her page. But she does some really nice stuff. She has a melodious voice as well. Like, I'll be reading her comment section and people be like, yes, I just fall asleep listening to your voice because it's so peaceful. And she really does have a really nice voice, and she's just a really nice person. So make sure you go check out LocMaiden's video and tell her GELBEAUTY 87 sent you. But I'm gonna actually focus on a more warm tone look, and y'all know I don't really rock with the warm tones like that, but I was like, let's go ahead, let's see what's, you know, let's just try something different, because this is a year of me trying a whole bunch of new different stuff. So we're gonna try something different. I'll try to link over here the palette that I am referring to and some information about it or whatnot, just in case you were interested. I do have a code with Adept Cosmetics as well, so if you're interested in purchasing this palette, when you see my look or LocMaiden's look with it, you can use code GELBEAUTY87 and get a discount on your purchase off anything off Adept's website. But I'm going to be pairing it with the Viseart Grande Pro Volume 3. I asked her if she had any of the Blend Bunny palettes, but she said she did not. So I was like, okay, well, she said she's going to use Viseart, so I was like, I'll just use Viseart too, girl. So this is what mine looks like. I have the Viseart, like I said, Grande Pro Volume 3. Y'all know why I have this one. One of you all actually told me when this originally came out, you were like, I knew you just want this. And I'm like, you're right, I do. Where do I buy it? How much is it? Let me sign up. So I think this one was like 140. Now I don't know if they make this one anymore or not. I heard they discontinued this one because people usually like the more neutral things from them, so you might not be able to find it. If I can find it, I will put it over here. If I cannot, girl, they don't have it no more. I'm sorry. But I think they might still have it on their website, even if I can't find it on Sephora. Let me zoom in real quick and keep like if you're curious what's going on in the face, I'm actually trying out the new Kosas foundation, the BB gel or whatever. So this is what she's looking like after a good long 8 hours of wear. I put this on, I want to say like 11 o'clock in the morning, and it is like, I think 8 o'clock or 9, it's 9 o'clock at night now. So yeah, I think she's looking pretty good, but you can comment down below and tell me what you think. I actually tried the Peach Perfect Huda Beauty powder as well, the what is the easy bake one, the pressed one, not the loose one, underneath the eyes today, and I think everything turned out pretty well. It took a while for this to warm into my face, y'all will see the video before you see this one, and it was a struggle bus. Honey, was it a struggle bus? Without further ado, let me go off camera, get my life in order, come back with the look. I swatched the colors on my hand so you can get an idea of what we're gonna be working with. Yeah, I pulled orange, and I told y'all I don't even rock with orange, but gotta try something new, so I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay. So I decided to be a fiery phoenix. I ended up adding the red on the lower lash line because I remembered I gotta do a whole new foundation review or intro to a foundation review after this. So I was like, I can actually put some on these lower lash line because I know I'm gonna wash all this off and, you know, call it a day. So I'm happy about that because I normally don't get to do any lower lash line works, and then I just be feeling some type of way, which is usually mad because I'm like, I want to, you know, do something different. Oh, the pencil I have in my waterline is one from LA Girl. It's one of their pastel ones. I'll try to link it down below. You can buy it at where is it? You can probably, I don't think you can find this one at CVS. I know you can find it at also though, so I'll link it down below also. But yeah, y'all, so I'm like, I'm just going through the year trying to say this is my year and be positive about it, because honey, the last few years I'm like, oh God, what in the world is going on? But so far it's been good. I'm only praying that it gets better, because girl, It's actually going pretty well, but it's like one of the things where it's like, you know, you don't want to say anything because it's going so well. You don't want to change anything. You just like, let me just not say anything, but at the same time you be like, I want people to know it's still like, you know, going better than usually is. So it's like, I'm giving y'all that little snippet and I'm going with my business now. So let me show you the shades I use in the Viseart palette. So I use this one, and this is in the crease, this is on the outer V, and this is the red that's on our lower lash line. So that's all I use when it comes to mattes. And then I use these two shimmers here the bottom to make this fiery phoenix situation. I feel like, I don't know, in my mind it's like I feel like I did something similar to this, but at the same time it's like I don't remember having it like in a video of something similar like this, so I'm just gonna assume I didn't, and maybe I just did an Instagram look like this and did not post it. I mean, I did not make a video about it, but you know, I'm feeling it, it's cute or whatever. Yeah, but I'm trying to get the membership up. I think it's next Friday, the 27th. I think the 27th is next Friday or something. I'm not 100% sure. Do not quote me, child. I don't remember. I just know I'm trying to get that edited and set up and whatever. I have to edit that video. I dropped it to my new computer. I love that y'all are loving the new music. I'm happy about that because I was like, I don't know how they're gonna feel about this music, but you know, I was like, you know, change is inevitable. So I might be changing my intro and my outro probably later on in the year. We'll have to see, because I like it. It's just, you know, I've had it for like maybe almost 2 years now, so I was like, maybe we should refresh and do something different. But at the same time, I'm like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I was thinking maybe just changing like some of the different pictures that are on it, because if y'all haven't noticed, it's just like a collage with a whole bunch of pictures. Sorry, that was a Sigma E38 detailed diffuse, sorry, a diffuse crease brush. I'm gonna take the detailed diffuse brush now in, what is it, E33, and put that in the crease with the shade I was telling you about. But you can use code GELBEAUTY to get a discount on any Sigma brush you are interested in. But yeah, so like I was saying, I'm thinking about just changing the pictures, because if y'all didn't realize, that's just like a Canva outlet I found, and I just put a whole bunch of pictures in it and put the little video of me going in there, because it's like I was trying to come up with some Instagram content one night, and then I had that eye look on, and I was like making silly faces, and I made a 1-second video of that, and that's how that came out to play, honestly. That's literally all that happened. So I'll be doing 1-second videos sometimes by accident, and then if I like the way it turned out, I'll just go ahead and like keep it for certain stuff, like that intro that you see. As you see, it's giving a nice diffusion of this color, because it's like I didn't want it to be like overwhelming and too much, because it's darker than the transition shade, but I didn't want it to overpower like the orange on the outer V and all that. So I tried to, like I said, I was trying to switch it up and do something a little different. Now we're going to take the orange on the outer V. I know I've already talked about this before, but I'll talk about it again because I'm proud mama. So Adriangameover did his first track meet Friday, and y'all, it felt like the longest thing in life. So like from 4, I had to leave the house at 4. So basically I took him to school, slept because I had just got off work at like 2:30, and then I had came and filmed some videos. So that means like 4:30, 5 o'clock I got home, and I had to edit the videos that I had filmed to make sure it went up, because I think that was the day I had did the do you really need for the unearthly box before Karen showed her unearthly box on Instagram and made her video the next day. So I was trying to get all that up for the people who was thinking about getting this second pre-order or whatever, because you know, I wanted y'all to see that it was really similar to other stuff. But anyway, I try to remember to link that video above. I make no promises, but I was trying to do that or whatever. So I was like, okay, since you know, okay, this is looking pretty good, I'm gonna go ahead and get some glitter glue. Anyway, so I had to do that. Then I had to go to try to sleep for a little bit after I took Adrian to school. Then I had to get up at like 3 and check into my hotel, because I had booked a hotel while Adrian came over with his dad the weekend before, but I had put it on the wrong date. So I put it on the 9th to the 10th. So I called hotels.com and I'm like, can you fix this reservation? So they were like, yeah, they fixed it on their end, but they never called the hotel that had them fix it. So I had to go over there and register this weekend, because I always prepay for the hotel. So that way, whatever other money I have going on and bills or whatever it is I need to do, like I know they took that money out, and I don't have them like holding up stuff I need to do, basically, because it's like I know I'm going to show up and I know I'm going to do what I need to do. So I just, you know, pay for it. So they switched it on their end. I would get to the hotel and they didn't switch it on the hotel's end. So I felt so bad because I was supposed to go out with one of my friends and I told him I would pay because he had just lost his job and I was trying to make him feel better. So I was like, you know, let's go out to this cute little place I had found and I had put that money aside to pay for it. So I had to end up paying for the hotel again because they never switched the reservation at the hotel. So I'm so glad I didn't buy those tickets ahead of time though, because then I'd have had to try to figure out how I was going to pay for the Uber and all that because I had budgeted to do that. I'm taking the orangey shade long snout, this one right here, and that's what we're going to put on the lid. But so I get there and the guy's like, there's no record of your reservation. I'm like, but they just said they switched this morning. He's like, ma'am, your name isn't even in this computer. And I'm like, okay. So I end up having to get the most expensive room they had because, you know, I didn't have the reservation for the room I was supposed to have. So they just gave me what they had left because it was like I guess it was like a medical conference or something going on. Because when I got downstairs the next morning, there was a whole bunch of people in nice outfits trying to find out where a certain hall was. So it's like they were having events already. So luckily they still had room to put me in. But I ended up having to spend the money that I had saved for he and I to go out and have the Ubers and get the drinks and all that on the hotel room for a second time. So I'm going to have to make that up to him another time. I still haven't done it yet. But, you know, I had to do that. So I'm like, great, this sucks. But I ended up getting some nice shots, some nice stuff done. So I had to check in this weekend for the reservation that was still on file since he had taken my money. So I didn't just pay twice for nothing. So I went and did that. Then, like, right after I got back home after that, because they don't let you check into hotels like 3 o'clock in the afternoon apparently. I think that's a weird time, but whatever. So they wouldn't let me check in until 3. So since they let me check in at 3 o'clock, I did that. I got up at like 3:30, went and did that. And then by the time I got back home, it was time to go to Adriangameover to track meet because it was like an hour away from the house. So I'm driving to the track meet. I get there. Y'all, this thing was like 3-4 hours long because they had a whole bunch of different events. But my son had the best time out of everybody on his team when it came to this 200 meter dash. So I'm just like, yeah. So it was exciting to see him run for the first time. Like the team race or activity he ended up not doing that great a job on. But it was like literally his first track meet ever. So I told him, it's like, don't beat yourself up about it. Like, you know, people are going to have issues and you're going to have mistakes and you're going to, you know, have that type of stuff going on. So just don't, you know, worry about it too much. You still did. I'm just going back in with the shade in the crease and detailed diffuse crease blush. I'm like, you still, you know, did good. And sure enough, he did. Because at the end, he was telling me about how, like I told you all, he had the best time out of all the like freshmen, because if you all didn't know, Adriangameover is a freshman in high school, so I got to do 3 more years of this. Pray I survive. I'm feeling like we're gonna have to get a new job or something, because it's like I have to use my sick time to go to a certain amount of his games because of like the shift, because the days I work. So I'm like, I'm trying to find me a work from home job, so pray I get one, y'all, because I'm like using all my sick time to go to these games all year, and then when, you know, summer comes, not having any to go on vacation, anything that's not about to be what it is. But it's like I'm not missing not one game, because, you know, y'all didn't know Adriangameover is mama's boy, so God forbid I miss one game. As my mom would say, our names would be mud. I cannot miss not one game. It doesn't matter. The good thing is that he doesn't have to be at every single one, because, you know, some of them are just for the sophomores and the varsity. So I think I only have maybe like 10 out of like the 15 to 20 games of this. So he gets to run a good majority of them, but he doesn't get to run every single one. So I don't have to worry about that as much. But that was what my weekend was pretty much. Mine is like doing this right now. We're just taking the red now and going on this lower lash line. But yeah, so that's all the stuff I had to do. I'm trying to get all this done before this battery dies, honey, because it's like blinking in my face and playing in my face. And I'm like, look, I don't appreciate this, because I literally like just charged this, took off the charger and put it in here, and now it's talking about it's blinking. I'm like, I've only filmed one video. Like, what are you doing? I want to get a new camera too, y'all. Random side note, I want one of the Mark III G7X or GX7, but like they're sold out like everywhere. Like on Amazon, they're sold out, and their website's backward. I'm like, what is so special about this camera that everybody is buying? Like, who all over there? I need to know. Where's my brush for my inner corner? But y'all, we didn't make it. I had to go change what do you call it, the battery, but it wasn't because of the battery. Even though it was blinking, it was because the card got full. So let's take the shade right here now, and that's gonna be our inner corner shade. But yeah, so this is what I got to deal with for the next like 3 years. And then my mom was like getting annoyed because she was ready to go. She's like, tell him to hurry up. I'm like, okay, whatever. But then he has to take the bus back to the school. Like, he can't go back with me. I'm putting my eyeliner on now just a little bit more. I feel like a little bit. It is lost and it's not as bright as the other side, so I want to be just as bright. I feel like this eye might be a little bit watery, a little more watery than that one, and that's why it's not showing up as much. And the shade of this one is, what's it called? Oh, I think it's on a sticker on the side. It's called Sunshine. So I'll swatch it on front of my hand so you can see how it looks. But yeah, that's it right there, the yellow one. And these are all the shades that we use. So that's going up. But yeah, this is pretty much my finished look. I might put some eyeliner on and be extra with it. I have that Walk the Lime eyeliner from Made by Mitchell, or I might put on my, knowing me, I'll put on Sector 001 by Adept Cosmetics. If you know, then you know I love Sector 001 from Adept Cosmetics. That's like one of my all-time favorite multi-chrome eyeliners. Like whenever I use an eyeliner, it's most likely that one. When it comes to my multi-chrome ones, I just feel like it is a gorgeous shade and they hit the nail right on the head with it. So anyway, this is my finished eye look. Make sure you go over and check out LocMaiden's eye look and see what she has going on over there, and tell her GelBeauty 87 sent you. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.